for the music with this track, my goal was to strike a balance between a haunting feeling and a more aggressive, kind of violent type of feeling. So I set the foundation with the eerie piano that opens the song. And that piano's followed by almost like a vocal war cry. I paired it with a vocoder and threw some reverb for a good amount of ambience. It kind of makes it feel like you're in a battle, and the drums further that, as well as the distorted bass that I put in there to make it really punchy and forward. And it really makes this entire song a battle of tension and release. So it really paints the fight, I think, between anger and rationality really well. And it's something that's explored heavily in the lyrics.
I'm split.
Lyrically, the song needed to be a conversation. It's me talking to myself, but the experience is that of somebody that's almost talking to their opposite. Because I really needed to paint that confusing place that you can be in when you're faced with a struggle. And one half of you wants to do one thing and react in one way, while the other half of you wants to do something that's completely different.
You know, I've been getting violent, never was a type, but I've been starting riots, living double-sided. Brain is never quiet, especially at night, yeah. I've been mixing my inner peace with kerosene and enlightening it.
It was important for me to even change my tone when doing those different perspectives, so that way you can kind of tell the attitude behind each one, because one is very clearly spitting a kind of a spiteful, more hateful rhetoric, and the other one is definitely more conscious and introspective.
I'm split.
Early on, Joe Post, the director, was very careful to stress to me the importance of lighting and how we could use it to amplify each respective state of mind that's on display within the video. With that in mind, he and Leah Neer masterfully created a set where I was able to move in between different color schemes, basically to portray the different sides of myself. As you watch, it's evident through the setting alone with which emotions are on display. You could watch it without any audio and kind of be able to tell just based off of the visuals. And pairing this form of visual storytelling with the song was an incredible opportunity that I don't take for granted, and I appreciate their work a lot. The icing on the cake was Joe's editing with the mirror shots, when you can literally see the different sides of me looking at each other, and they're fully aware that the other one is there, and they're angry or scared at the presence of their opposite, which is exactly the state of mind that this song was created around, and it's exactly what I was trying to portray, and I could not be happier.
I'm split.
So at the end of the day, this song was a look inside of the first step forward through a rough spot in life, or a low point, the one that's mentioned in Trying to Feel Alive. The internal debate where you are both literally and metaphorically split on the type of person you want to be and how you want to handle whatever you're going through. And if this is done incorrectly, it can take you to an even worse spot than you were when you started. But if it's done correctly, and if it's done objectively, it can move you forward closer to where you want to be. And for that, you'll just have to keep listening. Thanks, guys.
But what's this cost in the long run? I think I'm getting lost riding shotgun. Got my sporadic thoughts taking wrong turns on these roads that lead nowhere good, but I'm split.